Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AVGR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some levels of support, and then we can talk about areas of resistance as there are quite a few eyeballs on it. First area of support is what I would call the ideal level. When you say, hey Clay, what make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up here above 205. Now don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 205, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can somehow manage to stay up above that area, that would certainly be a huge sign of power going forward. Next level of support after that would be down here at this area down here at about $1.85. So 205, $1.85, those two nearer term levels of support. Taking a step back and looking at things from a big picture point of view, that's where the purple line there comes into play, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Or excuse me, the 50 period, I'm sorry about that, 50 period moving average, and keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, this right here being defined as quote unquote the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control, the price action's in full strength. However you can best visualize that, no questions asked. Again, yeah, staying above 205 would be great, but at the end of the day, as long as the price stays above that 50 period moving average, then the bulls own the entire chart. What about levels of resistance? So where are these sellers hanging out at? Pretty straightforward right now. That seems to be right up here at $2.40. Like I said, quite straightforward that's right where the congestion point was at that point, right up around that area there. So going forward, that'll be public enemy number one. But all in all, I don't want to say resistance levels don't matter because they do, but in some cases they don't because, with a chart like this, as long as it starts building higher bases, everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So just focus on building higher lows, and as long as that occurs, then yeah, just sit back and let the chart do its thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.